is Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday's WIP&Chat. It is Good Friday. Right now, I'm going to wish everybody a happy Easter because I won't see you on Saturday and Sunday, obviously, because I don't film on those days. And I just want to wish everybody a happy Easter. I know this Easter is not going to be the same as other Easters, and you can't spend your time with your with your extended family, but you can with your immediate family that live with you. I hope in light of all of it, you still make it a good Easter for your family. If you're alone, I wish you a happy Easter, and I wish that you can spend time on FaceTime with friends and family, and just, I know it's a hard time in the world right now, and we're all trying to deal with it in our own little way. It does get emotional. I know that everybody's going stir crazy being in the house. I know my daughter Alyssa sure is, because she has not left. She's not allowed to go with me to the grocery store. She has to stay in the house, and I know it's really, really getting to her. And she doesn't even feel motivated to do her homework. So yeah, we'll talk about a little bit about that later on. But I just wanted to take this moment before I start diamond painting to wish you guys all a happy, safe Easter. Please, please, please still practice social distancing. I know it's going to be hard on this weekend, but it is super, super important to still keep that social distance. And then next Easter, hopefully we all can be back together again. So, with that all said and out of the way, let's get some diamond painting done. What do you say? So, I am working on my Hankins Stores custom of the girl with the big eyes that I got as a gift. I am loving this one a lot. It's kind of hard going to squares when you worked on squares from such a good company like Evermoment, and then you go to a company like this that they're not bad, they don't pop, but yet you can still see the gapping. The gapping when the light's on. Like, I have to work with my light pad. It's a given. I can't diamond paint without it. If I lose my light pad, I actually have one backup. Because if I lose my light pad, I will lose my mind, because I need my light pad. The lighting in my living room is not that great. Even with, I have the big bay window, the blinds opened up right now, and it's not that bright in here. Plus, it's a really crappy day here in Ontario. It snowed last night. Yes, I said it. It snowed. And not a lot, but it's cold and it's really windy out. You might be able to hear the wind because it is kind of quiet in here this morning. So I'm going to take out P, which is 728, and I'm going to work on this like yellowish area here. And that's what I'm going to start off with this morning. I had Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off this week. Today I have off. I was supposed to work today, but because it's Good Friday, I get the day off. I don't unfortunately get Easter Sunday off, but just for it to make it a 2-day week, like 2-day weekend instead of a 3-day weekend, is super awesome. And hopefully the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, go by fast. And then I only have to go back in again on Wednesday and Thursday next week. You wouldn't believe this, but I actually get more work done on my diamond paintings on my long week than I do on my short week. It's kind of weird. Like the Wednesday, I don't understand how, because I have this Saturday. So last weekend I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I got to film Monday, Tuesday's video on the weekend. And then when I had Wednesday, Thursday off, I filmed Wednesdays and Thursdays. And then today, Friday, I'm filming. I seem to get more done like next week because I work tomorrow and Saturday, I usually don't diamond paint. When I come home from work, I'm too tired and I don't feel like it. So to get Monday's video out, I kind of rush. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take a break from this one after I'm done filming this and work on my mystery diamond painting just so I can get that square done. And then I can come back to this one again. So if everybody's trying to wonder how I manage all these paintings, this is what I do. I pick a day of the week. So let's say I got to do my mystery diamond painting. So maybe Sunday night after work, because I usually on the Sunday nights, sometimes I will diamond paint. It all depends. But today, I said I was going to work on it. So I'm going to grab that painting and I'm going to work on one of the sections. Because that one I got a section off and I'm only really doing one square at a time. So, but it's very confetti heavy. So I might take a break from this one after I'm done the square, because I will wait and finish and do all the square. And then I'll go over and do the mystery diamond painting for a little bit. And then I'm going to come back to this one because I feel like I'm not getting very far, even though I'm getting close to the end. Like after I'm done this section over here, I'm going to flip it around and I just got maybe a 30 by 40 area left, maybe. If you think of it in painting size, kind of how far. So I pick a day and I usually work on that one specific painting on that day. So if I decide like Friday, today is I'm going to work on this one all day, I'll work on this one all day. Some days I can really pound down and get a lot done. Some days if life gets in the way and things happen, I don't work on it as much. I'm filming this video late because yesterday I was working on my collaboration painting all day, and honestly I didn't get much done because, you know, there was a little bit of drama at home, and then I ended up buying a computer. So I spent a lot of time online looking at what was the best computer to buy. I think I got a really good deal. So yesterday I bought a computer with the extra money I got from the government, and I figure it will help Alyssa with her schoolwork because she is really frustrated about it right now because the laptop that we have is not very good. I bought her a laptop a few years ago. It's slow, it's laggy, and the buttons stick. So she's very frustrated about doing her schoolwork online. So I figured if I got a new computer, it will help her out. It will help me with my channel. And I decided instead of a laptop this time, we got a desktop. I really liked my desktop before I broke it. So I'm hoping that this desktop lasts us a very long time, and it was free money from the government, so why not? She didn't qualify for the school money because she's over the age of 12, but that's okay. I just used the money that they gave me and we bought ourselves, I think, a very nice computer. I only spent the money that I got. I didn't go over. So yeah, I'm very excited about the new computer, but it's going to take a while to get here. So she's a little bit frustrated about that too, but there's nothing I can do about it. They didn't have that computer for pickup in London, and they had one, but it was more money and it was not as good. So I'd rather wait for the good one to come in the mail. Hopefully it won't take as long as it said it is, so she can use it. But for the meantime, she has a external keyboard hooked up to the laptop to see if it works. I know how frustrating it is because at Christmas time when we did that what was it? The Christmas premieres, I was using it and I was trying to type and I was getting very frustrated because the E sticks, and then you'll be typing and you think it's working and it's not. So yeah, with the new one, she won't have to worry about it. And hopefully I can get some play. Once that computer comes up, I'll really work on my studio YouTube and get it all organized and make some playlists and stuff like that. Because the YouTube studio on your phone isn't as good as it is on the computer. Like, there's a lot more functions you can do on the computer that you cannot do on the phone one. The phone one, I basically just use it to make a thumbnail, to be truthfully honest, to put my thumbnail on. Yeah, I feel like I'm out of breath and I don't know why I'm out of breath, because I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just sitting here. This is weird. Weird. My nose is very stuffy. I just can't seem to shake. I feel like, yesterday. So today I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving this house to go anywhere. Yesterday, Tyler's like, comes upstairs like, Mom, well, we got to get some groceries because we work Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday they're closed, and they're closed tomorrow, which is today, Friday. So we really need to get some groceries. And I dread going to the grocery store. And I feel like, Tyler, like, did you starve in BC? Because I feel like all he does is eat. And I'm like, where do you put all this food? If I ate as much as that kid ate, I would be a blimp. And he's a skinny little toothpick. He's like, oh, I've gained some weight. I'm like, where? On your finger? Because I don't see it anywhere. He's like a toothpick. And he eats and eats and eats. And one thing he didn't eat very much, because milk in BC is very expensive. I think it says like a bag of milk or a jug of, they don't have bags out there, they have jugs. I think it said they're like $10 if they weren't on sale for a jug of milk. So since he's been home, and he was a kid that always loved cereal. He loves cereal. He'll eat cereal any time of the day as a snack. And I feel like he's gone through, I don't know how many boxes of cereal since he's been home. Like a lot. And he likes Weetabix. Blech. I don't know how he likes Weetabix so much, but he does. His dad got him into Weetabix. Weetabix. I can't even talk today. The wind is really loud out there today. Hence why I don't want to go out there. The friggin' coronavirus will be flying around. Just joking. I don't want to go out there. It is very windy outside today. So we went to the grocery store, and there was a lineup, and I dread the lineups. Everybody was social distancing in the lineup, but still, just the fact it was cold, very cold, and I didn't wear the proper jacket, and now I'm feeling it, I think, this sporty, that I didn't wear the proper jacket and stuff when we went out yesterday. The line went, like, I think we're in line for 20 minutes, so it wasn't super bad. But when I drove by in the morning, because I was going to go there to check for a computer or for a Switch, because Alyssa wanted a Switch. They are completely sold out in Canada. You cannot find a Nintendo Switch anywhere in this country. So anyway, that's a long different story. That's what the mooniness was about yesterday, because it's just a long story. I just don't want to get into it. But needless to say, there is no switches available in this country of mine. I'm probably thinking they stopped production on them, and whatever stock was out is now been gone. Since that Animal Crossing came out, people are going crazy over Nintendo Switch, and Alyssa wants it so bad because she's bored. But it was a no slice. So anyway, that's a long, different story. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we get into Walmart, we do our groceries. My best friend was in there. I didn't really talk to her much, because social distancing. She went down an aisle, she was doing her groceries, and it looked like she was trying to hurry up and get it done and get the heck out of there. And that's how we all feel right now when we go to the grocery store. Like, let's just get her done and get out of here. So me and Tyler did our groceries, and we left, and my sister Helen asked me to pick up a loaf of bread. There's a limit of bread of 3 loaves per family, but when they went this morning to the regular grocery stores, because I went to Walmart, they were all sold out everywhere else, and because we like a certain kind of bread, and I know that Walmart had some, so when I went, I still have 2 loaves. I don't mind freezing my bread, because growing, like with my kids when they're younger, I used to always freeze my bread. As soon as they come home from the grocery store, I would buy like 3 loaves and leave one out and freeze the other 2. And they don't like to do that. They like to eat it fresh, whatever. But I am just trying to be economically that I have lots of mouths to feed, so I don't want all the bread to go bad. So I freeze mine. So I got her a loaf of bread, and then we went and dropped her off at their door yesterday after we left the grocery store. And when we left the grocery store, it was snowing big gigantic snowflakes. Yeah, joy. So that was my excitement yesterday, going out and getting groceries. That will be the topic of everybody right now. So I went out yesterday to buy groceries because I can't go anywhere else. It's terrible. It's terrible. If you can't laugh about it, you'll go completely mad. I have totally decided that you got to make a little bit of a light out of this bad situation. Because I'm not just the only one going through this bad situation right now. We all are. And it's hard to deal with. I'm not going to lie. It is hard to deal with. And I know everybody's getting frustrated and everybody's getting upset. But I know in the end, we're all going to get through this. And we're all going to be smart about it. That's what I think. Anyways, those are my 2 cents about what's going on right now. So, I think I was talking about how I changed. I don't know if I actually answered that whole question about how I managed to do more than one diamond painting, but I think you guys get the gist of what I was trying to say. And that's how I can work and get so much done on a painting. I really don't do anything else in life other than stay at home and I'll tidy up the house, clean up the house, do whatever. But usually when I'm sitting down and watching TV, I am diamond painting. This morning I finished a section of my Easter collab, and Rachel Ray was my company because I put her on and I put on her WIP&Chat and I sat here and diamond painted and listened to her WIP&Chat. I really, really enjoy everybody's WIP&Chats. Sometimes I wish there were more. My favorite part of YouTube and my favorite thing to film are the WIP&Chats. I truly do enjoy them. I know that my life is not perfect and it's not beautiful sunshine and roses. And I am a little bit kooky sometimes. But you know what? I think that's what you guys love all about me, is my little kookiness. And that's okay. That's okay. Last Friday, I did this shout out for my boss, and he texts me because he's on nights right now, and I'm on day. Like, I'm always on straight days. So if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Lizzie Worlds of Wonder. I used to be called Lizzie Vape. So if you look down on a lot of videos down below, it could say Lizzie Vapes. It's not a different person. Honestly, it's really me. Our voices sound the same, right? Yeah. So, anyways, he's like, oh, when was it? It was Monday, because Monday I put up mystery diamond painting, and then he texts me at night, I thought you were going to shout me out. And I'm like, Dave, check Friday's video out, and I put the timestamp in. This is where I talk to you, so he doesn't have to listen to my whole entire WIP&Chat, because I don't really know what I said, and I don't... I have to be super careful what I talk about on here about work, because he did... I don't think he actually truly watches me, but I don't know, maybe secretly he does. I don't know. But I think people at work don't want to listen to me when they're not at work. You know what I mean? Because they got to listen to me at work. Not that they listen to me very much because it's so loud in there. That's another thing. Social distancing. Yeah. How do you social distance yourself in a factory when it's super loud and you can't hear each other? It ain't gonna happen. Just saying. I'm asking for a friend. It ain't gonna happen. So, with that said, that's my 2 cents about that one. 2, 3, 4 cents, whatever. But my nose is very stuffy right now, guys. Very, very, very stuffy. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like this head cold that doesn't want to go away. But I'm going to pause for a minute to take a little drink and a vape, because I don't think you guys want to hear it. Okay, I'm back, and the wind is really picking up. But things are like stirring out there. Wind is really, really getting loud. I don't know what's up with Lola. She hasn't been eating properly. I'm really worried about her. And she looks like a mop because she hasn't had a haircut. But she seems to be okay when she runs outside and plays and stuff. I don't know what's up with her. Alyssa seems to think she's pregnant, but how the heck did she get pregnant? Because she hasn't been out of the backyard. At least not that I'm aware of. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's wrong with her. But she's lying on the couch right now. She looks silly, the way she's sprawled out. I tried to give her some food, but I don't really know if she ate any of it. But if I get human food, she wants it really, really bad. So I wonder if she's just spoiled now and she only wants to eat human food. I'm not quite sure. Because she won't turn her nose to human food. But she's turning her nose to her kibble. Which she never did before. So, I don't know. We used to have a dog growing up. Gigi. Yeah, I know. It's the same name as my dog now. But I used to love that dog, Gigi, that we had. It was like a hand-me-down dog. My sister's friend had the dog, but she didn't have time for it. So she gave the dog to me because she knew I loved the dog. And it ended up becoming my mom's dog. Not my dog, but whatever. Gigi was the best. He was a poodle. And she, actually, it was a girl. I'm talking he because my Gigi's a boy. But that dog would not eat dog food at all. And to eat his biscuits, we had to go with a wooden spoon and pretend we were trying to take the biscuit away from him. Like, you know, those little doggy treats to clean their teeth and stuff. We'd have to go with a wooden spoon and try to pretend like we were taking it from her so that she would actually eat them. But my mom would make special food for Gigi all the time. Like, she would cook something just for Gigi. Yeah, Gigi was really spoiled. And she lived till she was the age, I think, 18 years. She got to the point where she got blind and she couldn't walk anymore. And then my mom would carry her. And my mom would ask the vet, you know, should I put her down? Like, is she suffering? And he told her, no, she's not suffering yet. But then when she ended up having a stroke, and he's like, no, now this is the time that we have to say goodbye to her. So that was sad. That was a sad moment for my mom. And my mom vowed she wouldn't get a dog again after that. And she didn't. Even though I suggested, because she was here alone, to get one. But she never wanted to, so yeah. She really did love that dog. She did. She had a pet chicken once too. That she really liked too. But I think she ended up eating them. To tell you the truth. I'm pretty sure we ended up eating that little bugger. But she did really like them. Or her, or whatever a chicken is. I don't even know. My dad ended up building a pen. And we used to have turkeys too. One time we had like 4 big turkeys. Because usually my aunt would bring the little chicken turkeys from the hatchery. And they would be like the reject ones. So they usually didn't make it. But this time, the 4 made it. And my dad built them a coop in the backyard. Yeah. I don't even know if she was allowed to do that, but she did. You know, they're all gone and dead now. My aunt and my dad. So, sorry, kitties. But, yeah. They did do that back then. So we used to have a coop in the garage. That garage is no more gone. That garage is gone. It burnt in a fire. I forget how. It was after my dad passed away. The garage caught on fire. And we ended up getting a new one built. That is basically where a lot of junk gets collected. And I need to clean out the garage. I am going to get a bin. And it's all gonna go to the trash. I still have stuff out there from my mom. It's just crazy town how much junk I have in that garage. And I have emptied it once and then it just seems to pile up again. Because my house is so small and it's something I don't want, I always end up saying, just put it in the garage. And then the garage gets more and more and more stuff. My house is very tiny. I feel like I live in an apartment, but it's a house. That's how small my house is. It's not big. And you can really hear the winds. You can really hear everything outside. My neighbors probably think I talk to myself if they're close to my porch. I don't know. My friend, my neighbor next door, she hasn't been working. A lot of people lost their jobs during all of this. And I'm so thankful I still have my job to go to. That's why I was able to use the extra money to get a necessity that I feel we needed. Because in reality, I wouldn't have been able to afford to get it any other way. And yeah, well, I could have used my tax money, but my tax money went to other things, and I'm kind of glad. And I have a little bit of a nest egg because I kind of happy I did that because of all of this that's been happening. I'm never out of money, and I can always like make sure I have money to go get the essentials because sometimes they're not always there on certain days, like toilet paper. But now the toilet paper stock has come way back up, and you're only allowed one per family. So I think that has really made wonders of them putting limits on stuff for us all to have it. And who knows, maybe this limit stuff should stay around because I don't think this is going to end anytime soon. I think that there's going to be a drop. Like, I forget what they call it. Flattening the curve. But it's going to peak again. And it's going to take a long time until we get a vaccination that this is going to keep on going. I think my son Tyler said that the Spanish flu lasted 3 years. So yeah. And back then, I bet you it was way worse. There wasn't, oh, I don't even know. I'm not even sure when the Spanish flu happened. But maybe there wasn't enough communication from everybody to spread the word of social distancing. And maybe it wouldn't have been super bad. It still is super bad in a lot of places. Like, I feel bad for my friends in the US because they got hit very hard. They're now the top country with cases, but also the United States is a very big country. You know, yes, we're a big country, but our population isn't as big as the United States. We have a lot of open space here that nobody lives in. So the most populated areas in Canada are by the border, honestly, to tell you the honest truth. If you didn't know anything about Canada, you sure did learn something right now, didn't you? Yes, you did. I wasn't very good at, like, history class and stuff. Well, I did get good marks, but I honestly don't remember anything about history. And then that was one of the projects about Alyssa, like, she's learning about the Great Depression, which is kind of funny and ironic because I feel like we're living in the Great Depression right now. But I'm thinking, I don't remember learning any of this in my history class. I don't even remember what we learned, to tell you the honest truth, in grade 8. Grade 9, sorry. You only have to take history once in this country to get your high school diploma. And I'm pretty sure I did my limit of what I needed to get. Same with French. I only took 1 year French, and I got like an 80 something in that class. And to tell you the honest truth, I don't know how I did it because I don't know a lick of French. So I don't know how I got that mark, to tell you the honest truth, because yeah, I don't know anything. I gotta move the table a bit. Sorry guys, my legs were getting tired sitting Indian style. That's what I call it. Well, that's what they called it in school. You know, when you cross your legs, I sit like that a lot on the couch. But after a while, my leg starts to fall asleep, so I gotta kind of like move my legs a little bit and like a little bit of gist. Yeah. Now I'm just babbling on about crazy stuff. Look at her eye, isn't it pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. What should I do next? What should I do next? Sorry about... I'm very picky. Like, to me, it looks like poop. And I can see, like, look how crooked that is. But it's not me, it's the gems. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Okay, okay. That's what I'm saying. So, I think I'll do H next. Where are you, little H-y? There you are. This one, see, when I was talking about my containers on Thursday, this one did not have an inventory sheet that I could use in my label maker. So I had to actually physically write on it. So, yeah. I'm not a very good symbol maker. Like, I wasn't very good in art. But I think I did pretty good on my symbols. What do you think? I think I did. I will not say that I am an artist, because I am not. Even though someone one time said, "You're so talented." Like, when they see my diamond paintings, they're like, "You're so talented. I can't believe you did that." And meanwhile, really, anybody can do this? I don't have any talent whatsoever. But it makes you feel good for a little while. And heck, if that's what they think about you, just roll with it. That's what I did. Because I did a picture, a custom of my friend at their wedding. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so talented." Like, I don't know if people think that I actually do this with the gems by like my head, because that is totally not the case. But hey, if they want to think that I am amazing at it, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Just go with the flow, people. Just go with it. I still think you gotta have a little bit of talent, because some people can be really good at this talent, and some people do it, but they're not as good. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean, but whatever. Like my daughter, Alyssa. But it could have been because she was getting frustrated with it, but the way she was lying down I had to fix it all. But I'm like one of those people that are like, it's gotta be my way, or I just can't do it. Anybody else like that? Like the one time, these are late videos way back when. My friend Mo gave me a picture of her in-laws that she just couldn't finish. And her son ended up spilling an ashtray on it. And it was just a horrible mess. It was just a mess. It smelled like cigarettes. Like, it was because of the ashtray. It was just a mess. And I trucked through that painting, but her style of diamond painting and mine were totally different. And it was just bothering me seeing like my work compared to hers. And then I tried to fix it a little bit, but it was just too much to fix. So then I just gave up and said, forget it. But I had wished I had worked on it from start to finish for her to give to her in-laws. But whatever, she gave it to them, she framed it, and they liked it. They loved it, so it was all good in the end. But, like, when people ask me to take on projects like that after they've already been started, I just a little bit cringe because I have my certain way of doing things. Just like all you guys probably have your certain way of doing things. I'm like that too. Or maybe you guys don't care, but that's one of my pet peeves that I care about. Like, I just can't do it. I can't. But I do miss my friend Mo a lot. I miss our times together, our lunch dates, and our diamond painting. We were supposed to do diamond painting on FaceTime the other day, but life got in the way and we didn't do it. But maybe I'll call her today and see if she's diamond painting. I'm not sure what she's doing today because, you know, she does have a big family living with her right now. She's got all her kids, God bless her, because they're all older. They're all in their 20s and they all still live with their mother. That would drive me bonkers. And then she's even got a granddaughter living with her too. So they have a pretty big family to spend Easter with. So she's very lucky that way that she has those kids with her. But I know that they drive her a little bit bonkers too. You know, this is the time of our age that, you know, we raise you. You should go on to the world, just like what I say to Tyler. But no, they seem to want to stay with us. And, I would go mental if I, like, that's one thing, you know, I said to Sarah, once you have kids, make sure you are able to live on your own and take care of your kids, because I would just want to be your grandma and then send you off on your way. Like, sure, it would be nice to have them living here, but my house is way too small. I can't take everybody in, and they're doing just fine on their own. And I told her, you know, make sure you don't bring a child in this world unless you can physically afford to live on your own. And she did, and they're doing really awesome. I'm very proud of her and Dylan. From all the ups and downs, the curves they've gone through in their lives, they have made something for themselves, and I'm super proud of them. Even though I don't say it every day to them, I am. But now I'm kind of sad because I can't see Luna. I'm just so grateful she was born before the social distancing started. So at least I got to be a part of that. Yeah. I think I'm going to do Zed next. Zed. Zed or Z. I call it Zed, because I think Zed is a Canadian thing. Just like color is spelt different in Canada. So if you ever see me write color in a chat and you think I'm spelling it wrong, I'm really not. It's the Canadian way to spell color. We use a U. We put a U in there. There's another thing you learned about Canada today. Boom! I am just a history teacher today. I tell ya. Putting patty wax in. Sorry, guys. This is what I end up doing. I scrape it like they tell you to, but then I end up pressing it in. I don't know. And I just flip it in my hand, and I just flip it around and flip it around. And then I take the excess out and I wipe around, and then I press down. And then I put the extra back in my container, and I just flatten it out again because it's super warm, because I have it in a super warm place. It's my little secret. And yeah, And then it looks like brand new again. And I just close the lid. And I tuck it back in where I put it. I've had it fall out a few times because I forget it's there. When I go to change my clothes, it'll fly out. I'm like, oh yeah, I had that there, didn't I? It almost fell in the bathtub one day. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I had my patty wax in my bra. I'm sorry, but that seems to be, I even tried putting it under my leg, but it seems to be the best in my bra. It does, it does, it does. So I checked my AliExpress orders this week, and it seems to be that the Hooligan seems to be pretty close. I guess I could track it and find out where it's at, but I'm just too lazy to do that right at the moment. But from what I see on the AliExpress app, it's getting pretty close. I have 5 things coming. I didn't realize I had 5, but oh no, I don't have 5 because one of them was a repeat. I have 4. I have 4 things coming, 4 paintings from all different stores. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Yes, Liz, it's 4. We got 4 different paper paintings from 4 different stores. 2 of them are pork glue. And the other 2 is double-sided adhesive, which I don't mind, people. I really don't mind double-sided adhesive. I think it's because when I first started diamond painting, that's all that was available to me from the lady from the Pink Raspberry, because she would order it and I would buy them off of her. So she would buy a whole bunch of paintings from her supplier, and then I would buy them off of her, which, whatever, no big deal. But then I was doing that a lot, and then I found YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you a little history story. It's not really history, but a background. So for the new people that are on my channel, this is for you guys. So when I first started diamond painting, I would get my paintings from Cheryl, which is the owner of the Pink Raspberry. But she would get them from China. Obviously, a lot of suppliers or a lot of like companies do. But she wasn't called the Pink Raspberry back then. It was just Strathroy Diamond Painting. That was the name she gave it on Facebook. But my friend Mo told me about it, and I was bored and I wanted to start a hobby, so I thought I'd check it out. And then I was totally addicted. You know how the story goes. You know how the finished product goes. So anyways, when I started watching YouTube channels, and then I hear about this store and that store and AliExpress and Diamond Art Club, and I'm thinking to myself, well, I don't really order anything from any of these places, right? So when Cheryl decided to start up the Pink Raspberry, she ended up taking a break of buying from China. So during this break and her not having any paintings at all, I decided it was time for me to find out what AliExpress was all about. So I ordered a lot of diamond paintings from AliExpress, and this was before my surgery because I knew I was getting surgery that year on my bladder. So I wanted diamond paintings to work on my time off work. So I just ordered a whole bunch of paintings that were never put on my channel because at this point I did not have a channel yet. I'd watch people's lives, people knew who I was. And back then I was Lizzie Vapes, just so y'all know. And I got a hair stuck in my painting. These tweezers don't really pull out hair very well. Holy, that was a long hair. I don't think you can see it. I'm shedding, people. I'm shedding. So where was I talking about? About the paintings, and oh, that's how I got into ordering online. And then I bought some Diamond Art Club. At first I got the free ones from Diamond Art Club. Then I'm like, oh, I really gotta buy a real one. And I ended up buying Alice JoJo Arts. I completed that one for my daughter Sarah for her birthday. Really, really enjoyed working on that one. So then I had to get Elizabeth. And then I got Mama Knows Best, the one I'm working on right now for the Mindy Manzano Paint Along, which is a new thing that I'm doing on Wednesdays. Yeah. So that's how I got into diamond painting and buying off of companies. And then some people think, you know, oh, you should only buy from the Pink Raspberry to support local businesses or whatever. Yeah, okay, I do. I buy a lot off of Sherry. Like, you don't even know how much I have bought off of her. But I like, since I started my YouTube channel, and I've told them this, I need to show variety on my channel. I can't just show you one company all the time. Because sooner or later, people like variety. People like you to switch it up. Yes, do I like Diamond Art Club? Yes, I love Diamond Art Club. I'm not going to lie. I'll be the first to admit that I love Diamond Art Club. Can I afford to buy Diamond Art Club every day of the week? No, I can't. But when I do, I try to make it the best one that I can buy at the time. You know what I mean? I wish I lived in the United States, that I could buy Diamond Art Club all the time. And I bet you if I did live in the States, that's all I would buy. But I don't. So Diamond Art Club for me is a treat. And that is why I kept that Mama Knows Best tucked away for so long. Because to me, Diamond Art Club is a treat for me. It's a treat canvas that I like to do. Do I like Pink Raspberry? Yes, I love the Pink Raspberry. Their drills for round are superb. I'm not going to lie. But Diamond Art Club to me is very good quality. And like, it's a treat painting. Just like Ever Moment on AliExpress is a treat project for me. It's a project that I would enjoy doing. It's a little bit more expensive. But hey, I'm going to pay that extra few dollars when I have extra money to do so. I don't get money for this channel, so everything I buy, everything you see on this channel other than my gifts, because obviously this was a gift, I have purchased with my own money. So all the unboxings that you see have been purchased with my own money. So just putting that out there so you guys all understand. I don't know. To me, I love certain companies. I love the Pink Raspberry for certain reasons. I love Diamond Art Club for other certain reasons. I love Ever Moment for their reasons too. And then all the other, there's lots of companies too in between that I like the way the painting turned out. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I hope I didn't come off too strong there of what I was trying to say, but I'm getting a little deep here, people. Just a little deep. Maybe I'm getting too deep, but I do enjoy doing, and I love doing Manny Mazzano. Like, when I did Elizabeth, I tell you guys, I love doing that piece so much. And I think Mama Knows Best is square. And I'm finding the squares for them as good a quality as these ones. You know what I mean? So in that way, I don't know how much I'm gonna enjoy it, but it's not horrible. You know what I mean? Like, look at the gapping here. That annoys me. But like, I don't know. I should have done checkerboard here, but I'm too lazy to do checkerboard right at the moment. I really truly am. Uh-oh. I hear sirens. They're coming for me to send me away to the loony bin. Don't you guys all shit yourself if it was actually true? No, it's not true. At least I don't think it is. I'm just chattering away. I hope what's everybody making for Thanksgiving? Supper. Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. Gee. Okay, I just went back a whole bunch of months. Thanksgiving. Easter. Oh, Liz, springtime. Even though today does not feel like spring in Canada at all. Not at all. It's like snow. I thought we were done with the snow. But hey, if you look outside right now, you wouldn't even know really it snowed unless you look at some roofs. Have a little bit of snow, but my neighbor's snow on her roof has totally melted away. But she has a tin roof, so that could be why. I'm hearing noises outside. I think my neighbors. The other day, I'm lucky I didn't film that day. He might start it up again, but it's too cold to be working outside. But it was a beautiful day out, and he was doing gardening work, and he had the country music just blaring out there. He was just having a good old time. And it was so loud I could hear it in my living room, and I was just dancing in my living room. Because that's what I do. But when I'm by myself, you wouldn't want to know what I do here by myself. For one thing, I'm talking to myself right now. People think I'm crazy. Crazy town. You know how hard it is just sit here and talk to yourself? and then you go out in public and you start talking to yourself and you're thinking, oh gosh, people are going to think you're crazy. But you're used to talking to yourself on camera. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel. It's just weird. It's weird. I'm a little kooky today. You know what it is? It's because I didn't have my Tim Hortons coffee. I'm starting to get a headache. But I really don't. Do you hear that wind? Or is it just me? I don't want to go out in the cold. Just to go get a coffee. And I would go in my PJs. I don't care. I don't care about going in my PJs to Tim Hortons. The one, I think I mentioned this before, one time I went there. And I was wearing my pajamas and the lady in the store, Tim Hortons, like, oh, I have the same pajamas at home. And I'm like, oh, you can see that, can you, through the drive-thru window? Whoopsie. I don't really care. I don't care if my neighbors see me in my pajamas. Just to go through the drive-thru. If I'm actually going to a store, I will put on clothes. I won't go to Walmart in my pajamas. Even though I've been tempted to, but I haven't. Now Lola's rolling around on the couch. What's wrong, Lola? She's just like a big old fur ball right now. They really need a haircut. On Monday, I'm going to call and see if she's doing haircuts or not. I don't even know if she is. Like, they haven't closed the pet stores, but I don't know if they've closed the grooming. I don't know anything. I don't know anything, people. I don't know nothing. All I know is how to pack some veggies. Oh, work gave us this free vegetable thing, bags, and it's potatoes and broccoli and this like white creamy sauce. And I made it last night for supper, and we ate it with chicken, but I think it'd probably really taste good if you made it with ham. But Tyler and Courtney don't like ham. So I made it with chicken, but I think it could have cooked a little bit longer in the oven than what we did it. But yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. And I still have 3 bags of them, and a bag is pretty full. It's a lot. There's a lot in a bag. Like, I'll do a whole casserole dish full, you know what I mean? So that's what we have for supper. There's still some left over, so I might heat it up for my lunch and eat that for lunch. Because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. I ate this morning some cereal. It was Tim Hortons cereal. Timbits, it's called. I don't know if it's just sold in Canada. But it's kind of like corn pops, but pretending they're Timbits. If you don't know what a Timbit is, so some places in the US, like down south, they don't have Tim Hortons. But Timbits is like a little round donut. It kind of looks like the middle of the donuts. It's just a round little ball, and they have them in all different flavors. Pretty much every donut you can buy in the big size, there's a Timbit for it. And you can buy them in 10s, 20s, 40s, maybe even 50s. A big box of them, and you can get them assorted. Sometimes instead of just buying like some donuts, I'll just buy a box of Timbits. But they get addicted. Like, it's hard to stop eating one. As soon as you eat one, you just want to eat another one, and then another one, and then another one, until you're big and fat. Like me. But I find that we are all going to gain weight during this stay-at-home stuff. Because I seem to be, all I want to do is eat. And that's bad. That's not healthy. So I gotta change my habits a little bit. Because all I want to do is eat. And it's not healthy food I want to eat. It's junk food I want to eat. And you know how good junk food is for me, because I'm a diabetic. It is not good for me. Same with my friend Bonnie. She's a diabetic, but she's worse off than me. She's actually on insulin. And she eats way too much chocolate. You guys all give me heck. You should be giving Bonnie heck. Because she just loves her chocolate. She does, she does, she does. This is looking really good, guys. I do have to admit. I don't know what I'm going to do. What did I say I want to work? Oh, I said I wanted to work on the mystery diamond painting. I don't know. I might finish this one too and see how far I get. I don't know. I'm going to try to catch up on some TV shows. I was trying to catch up on, I really liked before. Oh my gosh, what's the name of it now? I gotta think. Oh, The Blacklist. I'm behind in this season, so I've been trying to catch up on that. Yeah. I like For Life, the new show on ABC. Or is it on NBC? I can't remember. But it's a new show, and I really like that one. I have to catch up on this week's episode of that. Oh, The Walking Dead. I was trying to catch up on The Walking Dead too. But The Walking Dead I only can take in spurts. But I think I'm not caught up. No, I think I am. No, I am caught up in The Walking Dead. Because the last episode was not filmed. Because of what's going on in the world. I thought they like pre-recorded this stuff. But apparently I'm wrong. I don't know. Or maybe it's recorded and they have to edit it. I don't know. But it's not done. So, yeah. Be interesting to see what all falls in place for the rest of the month, right? Hopefully May will bring May flowers that we can enjoy outside with our friends and family. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm pretty sure Turkey Fest will be canceled this year. Pretty almost 100% sure. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out. I think I'm going to go now so that I can watch the Prime Minister at 11. And then I got to edit this and I'll still upload it and everything. And I really talked your guys' ears off like severe today. I think this is the longest video I've done in a while. If you watch this to the end, can you put a little bunny rabbit emoji at the end in the comments below? And I can see who actually watches my video all the way to the end and listens to my crazy talk, because that's pretty much, I really wanted to get these O's done, but I have to go to the washroom and piddle. And I don't think you guys want to come to the washroom with me. So I got to let you guys go so I can go potty. Because I can't hold it. Unfortunately, I did have surgery on my bladder, but it worked somewhat, but not 100%. But it was enough to make my life a little bit better, if you know what I mean. But with that said, again, happy Easter. Sorry I'm not working on an Easter painting while I'm doing this. But the Easter collab next week, there is a super surprise of the ending. I thought we were going to film one more video, but then I watched Jennifer's WIP&Chat and she didn't mention one for next week. So I'm like, I thought we were going to still do one more plus what we're going to do as a surprise. But she didn't say anything about another one. So maybe on Tuesday, and we're going to go back to Drill With Me Tuesday. Yay. And what am I going to work on that day? Hey, I don't know. Maybe this painting. Get her done. Get her done. That's probably what I'm going to do. But anyways, take care everyone. Till next time. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.